On the 31st of August 2021, Nigeria's biggest financial crimes watchdog, the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, the EFCC, reportedly got a court order for the freezing of a said fixed deposit account belonging to the Kogi state government containing money to the tune of 20 billion naira bailout, a loan for the payment of the salaries of the state's workers. The media was awash with the news. However, it was one side of the story told just yet until the 2nd of September when the Kogi state government held a press conference to tell her own side of the story.
The government of Kogi state has called this press briefing to debunk the blatant lies told against her before the Lagos Division of the Federal High Court by the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC.
Now, judging from the audi autorem principle of law that advocates for hearing both sides of a case, we will examine these with the facts from both sides of the divide and possibly come to a conclusion. As reported by Sahara reporters, a federal high court sitting in Lagos on Tuesday the 31st of August 2021 ordered the freezing of a bank account belonging to Kogi state government over a 20 billion naira loan obtained from Sterling Bank PLC. The said affected salary bailout account is numbered 0073572696. The order was as claimed to avert a misappropriation of the said funds by the state government. Now, the papers presented to the court by the EFCC claimed that bailout funds was diverted to a fixed deposit account and was not used for the purpose of paying salaries. The EFCC further alleged that the state government had misappropriated over 666 million naira, claiming that a balance of over 19 billion naira was found in the same account as of 1st April 2021. Now, take note of the figures and dates as we now go through the facts from the Kogi state government. The Kogi state government immediately requested from Sterling Bank a record of all its bank records and activities, and the first thing to note is that in response to the request of the government, Sterling Bank, in a letter dated 1st of September 2021, expressed shock as regards the media narrative surrounding the transactions reference and attached all the documents whilst also debunking the claim by the EFCC that the Kogi state government mandated Sterling Bank to open a fixed deposit account with account number 0073572696 and moved the said amount of money into it. The bank stated that the Sterling Bank account 0073572696 is a mirror account operated by the bank for the purpose of managing the Kogi state bailout facility and not a fixed deposit as claimed by the EFCC, which means that it is not a Kogi state government account but the internal mirror account used by the bank for the purpose of the bailout. How did the EFCC not know that the account that they were basing their entire case on was not a fixed deposit account operated by the state government as they claimed, but the bank's internal mirror account? The bank further stated clearly that the Kogi state government does not operate or maintain any fixed deposit account with them as claimed by the EFCC. The bank further provided details of the accounts operated by the Kogi state government as follows. The bailout accounts operated by the Kogi state government with Sterling Bank are account numbers 0072969301, which has no money in it, 0073522756, which has 999,190 naira in it, and 0073499012, which has 44,816,195 naira 24 kobo, all summing up to 46 million naira. So, where did the EFCC see the 20 billion naira is claimed, or could there be some vendetta behind the curtains? Let's go on. The EFCC had alleged that the state government had misappropriated monies meant for payment of salaries, specifically bailout funds. Now, the Kogi state government has been consistent in publishing its annual reports for the public on its website and in newspapers.
The rating of the state has been very, very high in terms of accountability.
So transparent has the government been that it has received commendations from world-renowned organizations like the World Bank in this regard.
When the SIFTA's results that was undertaken by World Bank came out in 2017, Kogi State came second. And 2018, Kogi State came first. And then 2019, we also repeated the first position.
Was the World Bank bribed into acknowledging the level of transparency and judicious utilization of funds by the state government? Note that the government recently refunded $4.3 million surplus funds to the World Bank and was publicly commended by the World Bank for that. Also note that $4.3 million is over 1.7 billion naira. On the bailout funds, it is worthy of note that before the administration of Governor Yahaya Bello, the state owed salary arrears of civil servants and pensioners in excess of 50 billion naira. Governor Yahaya Bello's administration pursued the bailout funds and it was granted and disbursed by Sterling Bank using the bailout account number 0073522756 on 23rd July 2019. The sum of 19,999 million naira of the said 20 billion naira was at various times between 23rd July 2019 and 25th September 2019 disbursed to Kogi State Salary Account number 0073499012 of Sterling Bank and United Bank of Africa Salary Account number 2089595797 and was used to pay salaries and allowances owed to the workers of the state, the schedule of which was published with dates presented.
As the Auditor General of Kogi State, I can beat my chest and authoritatively tell you that 100% of it was used for the purpose of payment of salaries, arrears, allowances of civil servants of the state.
Not only then is there no fixed deposit account operated by the Kogi State government in Sterling Bank, but also there is no 20 billion naira in any of the state's bailout accounts or moved from any account to a fixed deposit account in Sterling Bank. The state government published all details of the disbursement of the bailout funds received by the state and judiciously used it for the purpose for which the money was meant.
If you see consistently before the deadline, Kogi State has published its financial statement with details of how every kobo that came to the state, both by way of allocation, by internally generated revenue, and otherwise they are spent.
So much so that the chairman of the Nigerian Labour Congress, the NLC, publicly praised the governor for using the money strictly for the purpose of paying salaries as it was meant for.
You utilize the 30.8 billion naira that came to Kogi State judiciously. I am saying it today under the camera because others never believed that Labour can issue such statements. So, His Excellency, I want to believe too well that they don't even believe that we signed those documents out in our press conference. But I'm saying it was an agreement between we and government. And government fulfilled its own part of the agreement. So it was left for us to address press conference and tell the world the truth. I don't know if saying the truth has become anything different. And I want to put it straight to those who are outside here. That anybody who is playing politics with the civil servants of Kogi State today should be careful. They should not use us to play politics. They should engage us and discuss with us frankly. And what they really have on hand to offer Kogi workers, let us see different from their own. And if they don't have, they should not continue to count the ones who have already thrown behind us as anything.
The question remains, how can a commission like the EFCC not have its facts right before approaching a court of law? Or could it be that the target was to defame the character of the government of Kogi State and its governor? Since no such bank account exists, what then are they freezing? Or are they now chasing ghosts? The shoddy job reeks of a malicious attempt not carefully plotted, as the state government has been transparent in its financial transactions from 2016 till date with evidences and documents to back it all up. One can only wonder what extent dirty politics can go.